What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Garage K. It is time for Dirty Magazine Day. Yo, dude. What day is it?
It's October.
It's Dirty Magazine Day. Alright, today we're going with the Pajero Mini no Subete, which means all of the Pajero Mini. Now, I'm not sure when they stopped making the Pajero Mini, but I suspect this was not the last one they made. So, yeah. Now, this is Heisei year 7, and I'll flash up the actual year on the screen because I don't know that off the top of my head. Heisei 7, January 23rd, and here we have a Pajero Mini. Let's get into it. Right, so as we turn over, we have, this is a this is the full-size Pajero here for $27,900. Yep. My family had a Pajero when I was growing up in like 1990, I suppose. I really liked it. Roomy, comfortable, all of the things that you'd want from a four-wheel drive SUV type deal. So, yeah, I got a bit of a soft spot for the old Pajero. But, yeah, we're here for the Mini, because this is Garage K after all. We have a contents page, 2 dudes shooting the shit, having a good time, 6 dudes standing around a Pajero looking suspect. Over we go. Wait, old love, never mind. I betcha she's got flat shoes because she's in the front. Anyway, over we go. This is the vehicle that can take you anywhere. It is in 4-wheel drive. We're talking about, it's got a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic here. I'm not going to go into reading any of that because that's not what we do. We're skimming through. Yep, we're going through a puddle. Now over here we've got the what is that? That's like the, I don't even know what you call it. Is it like a gyro or is that a compass? I think that's actually a compass. That is absolutely useless. It's got the altitude, the outside temp, the clock. Yeah, absolutely useless. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to go into that. How's the dash? The dash report. Yep, I dig it. I mean, it's all functional. Nothing stands out as being stupid looking. The seats, yep, were good. Kind of looks like an Alto in the back, but it's K, so, you know, they never really do special shit in the back seats. Well, I mean, they never design the back of the seats. They never designed the back of the seats. They never designed the back seats, interestingly, in my opinion. Probably a lot of cool stuff's happened in the back seat of one of these, but we won't go into that. Over we go. We've got all of the room, folds flat, probably not long enough to sleep in, but you can get all of your camping shit in it, probably. We've got aluminium wheels. We've got a, wow, okay. 20 valve. It's a 20 valve, really? It's a 20 valve. So this is a 4-cylinder 20 valve engine. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. 64 horsepower, 7,000 RPM. Yeah. Damn. Power unit. Yeah. Okay, she's a turbo. Over here, what have we got? We've got the A30 engine. It doesn't say. I mean, we've got 52 horsepower. Yeah, so that's the one you want. 64 horsepower. 20 valve. That's interesting. Very interesting. Over we go. We're off road. No, we're on road. Driving through some leaves. Okay. Yep, lots of shots of it. And probably a lot of different information about it. Yep, over we go. VR2 Turbo. Different dash. A little bit different. Doesn't have the useless shit on the top of the dash. How do you... Oh, that's the Jimny, is it? It is. So we're comparing interiors between the Pajero Mini and the Jimny. I'm going to have to lean towards the Jimny. It's more square, and it's a Suzuki, and you know how I feel about Suzukis. So there's that. As far as interior goes, I prefer the Suzuki seats. I mean, we're still going flat in the back. So, yep. See, there's a good shot of the Suzuki. Where is it? No, that's a Wagon R. Really? Wagon R instrument panel. That's a Wagon R. Wow, okay, my mind is blown. That's really cool. I like that. Yep. I've got a Wagon R magazine that I was gonna do, but it's about that thick, and I haven't done a Dirty Magazine Day video in a long time, so I thought we'd start off with something a little bit thinner. Get back into the groove, if you will. We're looking at Jimnys, which I like. So, but what have we got here? So we're talking Pajero here. This is the Wagon R. And over here is the Jimny. What a mess. Like, look at it. This is all clean. You can tell that, like, they were doing a Pajero Mini book, because when you look at the two Pajero Minis, the engine bay's all clean, and they've used silicone spray to make all the plastics nice. And then you look down at the Jimny, and it's just, like, a mess. Junk. So, yeah, they were trying to push you towards this. I get that feeling. So we've got an F6A in here, and an F6A there. 55 horsepower here, and it doesn't give you a power rating on this one, but it's probably about the same. What have we got over here? That's a Wagon R. What is that? That is, they're calling it an RG-4 automatic Jimny Van HC. That's the way. I like it. We're not going to go into the specs. Okay, check that out. Pajero multi-bar bus. Multi-par pass. I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Multi-par pass. Ah, multi-purpose. Okay. Multi-purpose. Look at it. She's multi-purpose. Yep. Okay. Over here, it shows that your legs need to be inside the other guy in order to sit in it properly. That's not a very good... yeah, right. That's not exactly a selling point, is it? Okay, alright, but we'll let that slide. I'm not sure what's going on there. Nothing good. Over we go. Yep, the engine. We've got 659 cc's, just under 660, which is nice. 52 PS. I mean, that still hangs or is higher powered than some of the K cars that are coming out now. So, I mean, it wasn't bad for its day, was it? Yep. Jeez, it's clean, isn't it? Look how clean it is. New car. Over here, it's the same engine, but it's twin cam. And the twin cam has 5 valves per five valves per cylinder. So it's actually a bloody 20 valve. That's impressive. I thought the Dungun was the only K car that had a 20 valve in it, but obviously not. 64 horsepower, 7,000 RPM. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. What is going on there? There's a lot going on there. It's a twin scroll turbocharger. That's why. Wow. Crazy. Look at the timing belt. That's pretty wild. It goes everywhere, doesn't it? Wonder how many of the components go across. This has got an extra, what do you call it? Tensioner on it over here. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going, keep going. I do like the fact they made like the chassis and cut the floor out so you can see what's going on underneath. Seemingly for this magazine or for other ads. Very cool. Yuck. Yes, thank you very much. We'll have that. The only Pajero Mini I've ever been in, the torque converter was failing in it. So that is my impression of the Pajero Mini, is that the torque converters fail, and that would be why I would never advise. No, that would be why I would advise you to get a Jimny over the Pajero Mini, because of the experience I had with the automatic. I've never been in a manual, and I don't really have anything bad to say about the manual, so if you're gonna get one, get the manual. We're talking about suspension here. I mean, it's not IRS, so it's pretty much... I mean, what's really the difference between this and a Jimny in the end anyway? The front is individual. We're using the regular style strut assembly there. Yep, with a sway bar. Okay. Keep on cruising. Yep, I mean, this to me feels the same as a Jimny. It's got that one piece frame. I think Carry is like that as well. But I'm not an expert on frames. I'm not really an expert on anything. But I do specialize in K cars. Let's keep going. Oh, it's Old Mate. Yes. Don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these people are. But it's the story of it. All round personal gear. All round personal gear. Okay. Right. We're having a chat to these blokes. Over we go. Yo, look at that. What were they thinking when they did that to the Lynx? Tokyo Motor Show. Kind of interesting looking. Glad they didn't make it. Alright. Over we go. We've got a lot of text in here. I mean, there's a shot of it. You can see for yourself. Over we go again. That's pretty cool looking. Big wheels and stuff. Yeah, I like that. Looks like a Chorokyu, actually. Moving over, we got more, looks like prototypes. That's bizarre. Okay, that kind of looks like what Elon Musk has come up with. That kind of looks like the X90. I don't know what they were going for there. Yep. Concepts are cool. The concepts are cool. Why did they go with that when they had, like, drawings that were like this? Very weird. It's like, draw whatever you want. And then they went, no, we need to go with something, like, conservative. Why didn't you tell the people doing the designs to draw it conservatively? Weird. I mean, look where they came from, and look what they ended up with. What? Okay, alright, whatever. Those wheels are sick. Like that. Front of it looks like a Alpha. Okay, cruising. That looks like the Mitsuoka version. Horrible. I might be the only person on the internet that doesn't like Mitsuoka. Yep, okay, I can kind of see where these were in the ballpark of the actual thing, but those other ones were miles off. We had a clay version here. Yep. Yep, this is sort of looking like where they were going to go. And then he's happy about it. They look like, don't you think they look like these shots are straight out of a kung fu film? Right? Like, don't you think so? Like, the quality of the image and that, like, the pose and stuff. Just gives me that vibe. I'm vibing. Haven't done this in a while. These guys are pleased with it. Look, he might not be. He's got his arms crossed. He's feeling just defensive because they didn't go with his design. That's what it is. Yeah. Just talking shit. Yep. Not really sure what's going on. More, yeah, more villains from the Kung Fu film. Yep, we're talking interiors now. Door panels. I like this because this kind of gives me an idea of where they were going with the dash. I'm glad they didn't go with that. Although that's a much more futuristic design that cars, you know, cars would look like that now with just a big bulb, like a headlight bezel just poking out of the dashboard. Like, they were ahead of their time with that because they're actually doing that now. That's pretty good. These are decent in my opinion. That one's got round things on the top there. The square, if you're gonna have it square, keep it all square, man. So that's the one I would have gone with there. Okay, over we go. And yep. Okay, we've got a vertical sort of holy shit bar in the middle there. Horizontal makes more sense. Yep. Okay. Cool story. Yep, over we go. Okay, and here we are. The all-round. It's got the side swinging door. You know I'm not a fan of that because, you know, if it's raining, you want the door to come up so that you're not getting wet while you're loading all your shit into the back of the car. I don't really understand the side gate. If you know the purpose of the door opening sideways, let me know in the comments because I can't figure it out. I don't understand why you would do that. You've got, you know, door hinges eventually start sagging. When you've got a door that's this heavy with a wheel on it, that has to be a really freaking heavy duty hinge. Otherwise, after 20 years, that door's going to start to sag, right? But yeah, if you know the reason for the side door, let me know because I would like to know. He looks like he knows. Like, he's leaning, like I'm over here, and he's leaning over like, dude, there's a logical reason for that door. I just don't know what it is. But, okay, let me know. Over we go. There's a lot of text. That thing, look at the model, that's sick. But that looks like a VRX. Not a VRX, what's it called? The X90. Looks like an X90. With, it does, it looks like you chopped that off, X90. Cray. Yes, I said cray. Look at him, he's not impressed with anything that I'm saying. Over we go. Hey, ladies. Has she got a heel getting in the front? She had no intention of driving. There, I said it. Or is that kind of it? Well, how big a heel is it? It's not a like a high heel, so maybe she was intending to drive. Might not have got the memo about wearing flats though. She likes it. Look at the thumbs up. Down here, not her, in the car, there's like a little slot there that you can get your hand. Look, do that now. Next to her, there's a little slot you can get your hand in for lifting the floor up. None of that came out right. I'm just going to keep going. We've gone rally spec here with the Bosch headlights. How do you feel about roof racks? Dig them or no? Yes or no? What do you think? I'm a bit of a fan of the old roof rack. Yep. Yeah, she is driving it though. Like, I can't really tell, but it can't be much of a heel. Over we go. VR2. Look at that. Full page. Looking good. It's a 4-speed auto though, so it's looking good only. Over we go. Here she is. G'day, love. How's it going? Check out the dashboard. They did dashboards better back in the day. Look at that. That's quite nice. Everything is a similar shape. Nothing stands out as being stupid. Yeah. Should we start giving like out of 10s for dash? Dashes. Dashes? Are they dashes or dash? Dashes. Dashes. Dash report. The dash report. We've got the shoe report. Hey, look. It is a flat. She's wearing a flat. Look at that. She's pointing to it going, wear flat shoes. But yeah, the dash. What would you give that out of 10? Probably a 7, I guess. I don't particularly like the way it kind of comes up to a point in the middle. Kind of weird. This part here, that's a 10. That's great. And then this part here, we could have like done that little bit there a little bit better, but the bottom, that area down there, quite like it. I like the way the center console connects, but it's kind of on this side. It seems like the passenger seat is bigger than the driver's seat. You see, like the propeller shaft tunnel, if that's what you call it, transmission tunnel maybe, is quite that way. It seems like might be the angle of the photographer, but yeah, it does seem like it's more sort of that way, and then giving more space to the passenger, which I don't really see why you would do that. That's pretty cool. Yep, it's got headlights. Sweet. Old love in the front with flats. We've got wipers and shit. We've got our completely useless shit on the dash here. When we bought our Pajero, it came with this sort of junk on here, and the salesman actually said that a glow-in-the-dark nativity scene would be more useful than the shit that is displayed on this. And I've always remembered that as being really funny. So yeah, hope you got a chuckle out of that. This is telling you what speeds you can do in different transfer. It's the how to use the transfer. Yep. Okay. She's pointing to the shoes. Fancy fabric on the seats. Meh. Pretty cool. Over we go. What do we got? She fits in the back. Yeah, she fits, but she's probably little. Cute little lady, fits in the back really nice. Me, my knees would be through the back of this seat like in the drawing from earlier. And I'm only 5'9". Aircon panel, yep, like that much of it I don't mind. It's just the fact that it kind of cone heads itself after it gets to that point. Yeah, we've got the scoop out of the rear bumper to fit the spare wheel tire in. Really crappy radio, but what do you expect? Yep, speakers. Yep, it's got it all. It does have a lot of shit for its age. Like, we've got the... See, that's the flap that I was talking about earlier. You can get your hand in, lift it up, and get to that access underneath there. We've got pull-out drink holders. Looks like we've got 4 drink holders in this car, which, for its year, was probably pretty good. I mean, nowadays, everything's got a drink holder in it. But back then, I don't think my Civic... That was a 91. It didn't have... It didn't have any drink holders, if I recall correctly. Yep, it's got mirrors. Sweet. Yep. Wait a minute. They said this was a... Didn't they say this was a 4 automatic? What happened here? Oh, no. Okay, they said it was going to be a 4 automatic. Maybe it's just this picture. And then they changed cars. Well, they've obviously changed cars. So they either lied here, or they changed cars. But they changed cars to the same colored car? Okay, they only had one color. Something's happened. Something suspect is going on. Good view at the back. Look, there she is. It's got reflectors on the doors. Okay, that's safety first. Over we go. Oh, here they are. So maybe she was in that one, and this is the automatic. Or something. Old mate is in it. He's getting into it. He's driving them both. There we go. What do we got? The Jeep Pajero. What's this one? Diamante wagon. Right? Ribero. What's a Ribero? I don't know. Okay. RVR. Nice. I know what that is. Delica. Space gear. Delica. It just goes Delica. Sutorada. Strada. I don't know the Strada. Shario. Was that yeah, Shario, I guess. I'm not very good at reading Japanese, so bear with me. Pajero. The Jeep. That's dope. Look at that. Old school is so cool. The Libero. Libero. How do you pronounce it? Libero. Was over here. Libero. Not Libero. What's a 4G93 engine? The Diamante. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this has got to do with the Pajero Mini, the Delica Space Gear. Looks... I don't like Delicas. There, I said it. Sorry. And that's based on... from what I was told, the transmissions break. They just break, like, randomly. And if I'm... Like, in Australia, if you're stuck on a country road, you're normally stuck behind a caravan. In Japan, when I'm stuck behind something, it always seems to be one of these. And they'll speed up. They'll do 30 kilometers an hour through the twisties, and then as soon as they get to a straightaway, they'll do 120, so you can't pass them. Super annoying people buy these. I'm not saying everyone that buys one is annoying, but if you're an annoying person, then this is probably a car, a Delica is probably a car you're interested in. RVR, I'm a big fan of those because it's basically a bigger Lancer Evolution, isn't it? Basically. A Chariot. Strada. Yep. Which one would you rather have? What would you choose? What would you choose? The Pajero, the Jeep, the Libero, the Diamante, the Space Gear, the RVR, the Chariot, or the Strada? What would you have if you were shopping for a car in this period? Pick one. Choose one. And then hate on everybody else for choosing the one you didn't choose. The Buyer's Guide. Gonna go past that. Okay, now we're talking options. I'm a big options guy. I love all of the options just for the sake of having the options. Outdoor style, roof racket. Yep, get it done. We got the back door pouchy thing. Absolutely. Make it happen. We got some kind of hammocky soccer net looking thing going on here. Bull bar. Well, I mean, it's fairly useless, but yep, we'll have it. The bash tray underneath. Yep. Okay. Right. And there she is, all kitted out. We got something on the bonnet there too that wasn't explained over here. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a pop-up light or something. Might be over here. Wood grain. That's the one thing I don't particularly like. I'm not a fan of wood grain in cars. High mount, rear spoiler. We got some kind of visor here at the back. Rear deflector. Nah, I'll take that, thanks very much. Yep, absolutely, we want those rain guards there. What's this thing? This is the bonnet deflector. Yep, we want the bonnet deflector. That's sick. You can see it over here. Cup holders. Yo, cup holders that mount there. That's cool. Like that. Wheel cover. Yeah, I guess so. Yep, the tour. Okay, so that's that. Now we got touring style. This is more rally style, would you say? Touring style. I mean that's a different car. This doesn't have the turbo. This one and this one is what we're sort of going to be comparing, I guess, because they look to be similar models with the bonnet and the. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, yo! Check out the different covers you can get. Wheels cool. What are you gonna go? You're gonna go with like the Ice, the Lion, the Rally Art, the Mitsubishi, or the all-round four-wheel drive? I think I'd probably go with that just because it's... Oh, I don't know. I'd probably go for the dumbest one just because you're not going to get another chance to do this. And later on, the dumbest one's going to be the rarest one and probably the one everyone's going to want. You get gauges, steps. This didn't have the step. Yep, not a fan of steps really, if I'm honest. If I'm perfectly honest. The present corner. Look at this guy. He's like, fuck, are we giving shit away? Do we have to? Pajero Mini. In we go. This might be the back now because normally, yeah, that's the back of a catalog. So yeah, look, see, it says catalog up there. Should we jump to the back and then meet Old Maid in the middle? I think we probably should. Let's do that. So we've come to the back of the book, but we're going to go this way. 11 grand for the 5-speed manual for the XR1. 13 grand for the VR2. It's not a lot of extra money, is it? And you get a lot more for your money, in my opinion, with that one. That is what I would have done because you want that 64 horsepower. Yeah, anyway, keep going. Yeah, what is going on there? The RVR. Look at the colorways. See, that's what I'm talking. Yo, does that roof come off that? Bro, it does. What? I'm out of shot, but yo, look at this. The roof comes off it. That is sick. I've never seen one of those. That's what I mean. If you found one of those today, how much more is that going to cost than this? If they're the same power and everything else, it's got a removable roof. Dude. I want that one. Not in that colorway, but... Well, why not in that colorway? Why not? Hey, look at this guy. Ah, you like that one, eh? Well, alright. Whoa, hey, hold up. Roller blades. Tom and Jerry know what's up. Into the catalogue. Yep. Here we go. A picture. This is the VR2. Going over. We can go up shit. We can stop. We can turn. We can go close to water. Right. Okay, it's a 20 valve. Look at that. Incredible. VR2. It's the one you want. VR2. Yep. They took it all over the world. They either blue screened this or green screened it, or they took the thing all over the world. Come into the water, I want to drown you. Yep. Useless shit. That's the way. I mean, useless shit's cool too. Don't get me wrong. I like all of the useless shit. I like it. It's just useless. For ABS, it's got ABS too. Ahead of their time. Side impact. Airbags. Skateboards. Make up your mind, guys. What are you doing? You have to fold the seat down to get skateboards in it. That's not good. That's not good at all. How is the position of this seat? Seems like the seat's fairly far forward too. If your knees are level with the... Oh, that's probably about right. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. We'll let that go. Not really sure, not sure. Aircon. Yep, folding down seats, cup holders. Ooh, that'll hold, looks like it holds chips. Fit all your shit in the back underneath that thing I was talking about earlier. Different stereo options, both garbage. CD stacker, a changer in the trunk. in the boot. Got the roof wing. We've got like roof racky boys. And yep, now we're into, what do we got? The VR, still in the VR2. They're showing that one off because that's the one they want you to buy. It's the most expensive. You can go up 44 degrees, 47 degrees, 25 degrees. Look at lots of degrees of information there. Yep, right. Okay, keep going. VR2 again. VR2 again. The VR1. I mean, you get, with the VR1, you still get the same engine, it looks like. What do you get with the VR2? You get better seats. Well, not better, but more interesting seats. You get the useless shit on top of the dash. A nicer door card. That's probably about it. XR2. Interesting seats. These are probably lower quality seat. Yeah. 16 valve engine now. So we've changed engines. You don't want one of these. Probably. And the dealer options. We already went through that. There's a better shot of that. The bonnet diffuser. The bonnet deflector. Sorry. The bonnet deflector. Definitely want one of those. I'm still not sure which tire cover I want. Maybe, why not? Why not line it? What's that line there then, eh? Right, and we got a whole bunch of specs. All of the specs. And we're back to old mate, and he's like, you're back again, jeez. And that's it. That is the end of this magazine. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I thought that was a bit of fun. It's a bit tough getting back into these after taking a break. It's, but yeah, I mean, this magazine's interesting. I liked it. Yeah, what do you want to see next? As far as magazines go, I'm not sure I'll be able to do it, but it's possible. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Later.